Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Matthew chapters 20 and 21. These chapters are going to form a pivotal moment in Jesus' journey to Jerusalem. These chapters are going to highlight the upside-down values of the kingdom, the cost of discipleship, and the authoritative arrival of Jesus as the Messiah. All right, let's start by looking at the parable of the laborers in the vineyard, Matthew chapter 20, verses 1 through 16. This is a story about a landowner who hires workers at different times of the day, but pays everyone the same wage. They were all hired understanding that they would earn the same wage. Naturally, though, those who worked longer complained, but the landowner reminds them, "Am I not allowed to do what I choose with what belongs to me? Or do you begrudge my generosity?" So there's a principle here that we have to remember. God's grace doesn't follow human calculations. Eternal reward isn't earned by hours worked or effort expended. It comes from God's generosity. That's what grace is all about, getting the good we don't deserve. So let's transition now into the next section. Jesus announces his journey toward the cross. In verses 17 through 28, Jesus travels toward Jerusalem, and he tells his disciples again that he will suffer, be killed, and raised on the third day. The disciples' heart remain confused. James and John, they pretty boldly ask for the highest positions in the kingdom. But Jesus responds, "Whoever would be great among you must be your servant, and whoever would be first among you must be your slave." Here, servanthood and sacrifice define greatness in the kingdom of God. The cross is the model of leadership. It overturns worldly notions of power, honor, and authority. The idea is, to be great, you've got to be willing to be humble. As we close out chapter 20, Jesus leaves Jericho. Two blind men cry, "Lord, have mercy on us." And despite all the rebukes from the crowd, they persist, and Jesus stops to heal them, restoring their sight. Sometimes we see that persistence and faith, even in the face of opposition, bring life and transformation. The Son of David title, by the way, affirms that Jesus is the Messiah that has been linked to all of the promises in the Old Testament. Chapter 21 then is going to start with the triumphal entry. This is the Palm Sunday account. Jesus' entry here signals that he has messianic authority. It's a king who comes not on a war horse to declare war, but rather in victory and in humility, signaling his peace and redemption are here rather than political conquest. He then goes straight to the temple where he cleanses the temple. He's confronting corruption and hypocrisy, showing that worship is about relationship, not about ritual. Then as we end the chapter 21, religious authorities question Jesus' authority, and he gives them the lesson that God's kingdom advances through obedience and faith. That's it for today, my friends.